Hello, my name is Austin Lehman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here is Dad, and today we are going to review the latest animated movie to come out.
Mm-hmm. Which is
The Secret Life of Pets.
The Secret Life of Pets. What animation studio did it again?
Illumination Entertainment.
Which also did
Despicable Me and the Minions.
Despicable Me 2.
And the Minions.
And the Minions, yes. So there was a little Minion short at the first of the movie, which was actually pretty funny. A little skit. It's funny, a little short. But we're not here to talk about the Minions. We're here to talk about
The Secret Life of Pets.
The Secret Life of Pets. Tell us a little bit about the
story. It's not a very complicated story. It's easy to understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a dog named Max, right over here.
On Godzilla's head.
And his life with his owner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is set in New York City. And it's all about all the pets who live in the apartments and what happens.
They communicate to each other.
Yeah, what happens when the owners go to work. So it's their secret life whenever the owners aren't around. And
I have not seen that concept done in a long time.
No. It's like I said, it's not a deep in thought story.
It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be that.
It's meant to be a silly comedy that engages you.
Uh-huh.
And this movie does that and more.
And it's a little heartwarming too. It's got a few heartwarming things in it, relationships and stuff like that. But it's basically about Max and then later.
And then his owner gets a dog named
Duke, and we saw all of that in the previews, and that's sort of the little conflict in the story is Max and his owner, and then all of a sudden there's Duke, the other dog,
and then
the mischief that comes from that. Yeah,
the movie centers around those two characters,
but there's a lot of characters.
There are lots and lots and lots and
lots of characters.
Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots.
Yeah, lots. There's a falcon, a
crocodile.
There's a couple crocodiles. A rabbit that's completely insane rabbit.
But he's funny.
There's the girl next door, that has a secret crush on Max. There's the wiener dog, the pug dog,
the pug.
The pug's is sort of a silly, stupid dog. The little birdie. Gosh, there's so many more. The old dog that's paralyzed in the hips, so he has wheels on his back, but he's sort of the king of the city. Gosh, there's so many.
I have to say,
there's a lot of characters.
It's mind-blowing how many characters this movie has.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it does feel like the pets have a good communication with each other. Mm-hmm. And now to get on to the summary of the movie.
Yep.
And this is one heck of a movie.
It's really good. I like it. What was your favorite part or parts of it? Or
my favorite parts were the relationship between Max and Duke building on throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And tied with that is all the hilarious moments.
Yes. There was a lot of comedy throughout it. Like I said, this was a comedy movie. So if you want to go see a comedy movie, but there was a lot of different funny moments throughout it. One of them, I personally laughed out loud. It took me a second to stop laughing. There was, it was one of those. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'll wait before you see it. But
it's worth seeing.
I noticed the people around me, that different parts were funnier to other people than to me, or my parts was funnier. So there will be different parts in the movie that might hit you as really, really funny.
It definitely throws a lot of jokes at you.
It throws a lot of jokes at you.
But it doesn't overwhelm you.
They're not stupid jokes.
They're
intelligent jokes.
It's using this.
Mm-hmm. They're intelligent jokes. For example, Ratchet and Clank earlier tried too hard. They just told stupid, unfunny, stupid jokes over and over and over.
The Secret Life of Pets pretty much was Ratchet and Clank, but better in every single way possible.
But yeah, they actually told jokes that were funny. So yeah, but it was good. Did you have a favorite character? Was there one character that was
Duke.
Duke? You like the big fuzzy dog Duke?
Yeah, it was pretty. I think he was developed as the story went on. He wasn't just set aside for Max.
Mm-hmm.
They both developed the movie.
Yeah, it told a little bit of each one's story a little bit. Yeah, so you did get them some in depth to their background and their story and what happened to them and how they got to where they were at and so on and so forth. My favorite character, I like the Crazy Rabbit. I don't know why, but I like that really insane out of his mind rabbit. But I look good. That's all I'm saying. But I look good. He was just an insane rabbit. It was really, really funny. What'd you think about the animation?
Some of the best that Illumination has done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's in the same style as Despicable Me. Of course, because it's done by the same
company who made the movie.
So, you know, the people are made in the same ways. The storyboards are made in the same way. The cities, the backgrounds, everything's done in the same way. So if you like the Despicable Me layouts and animations, then you'll like this too because it's made in the same way. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the writing?
I thought it wasn't a in-depth movie, sort of like, you know, Zootopia was a really in-depth movie.
It was engaging from beginning.
It was a twister or mystery movie, which you don't get that many.
Highly recommend you watch that.
Highly recommend Zootopia. This was more of the fun-friendly,
family-friendly, joke-filled
movie, but done really well. It didn't need the in-depth story to be good.
It didn't need all the stupid sarcastic jokes.
No.
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank, yeah. Or just the all-around stupidity of Norm of the North.
Oh my gosh.
Movie. There's been some good movies this year.
Please don't remind me about that.
There's been some bad movies this year, but The Secret Life of Pets was a good movie.
It's in the latter other than the former. Yeah. And I'm happy that it was.
And this, like I said, this has been a pretty good year for cartoons. Normally you don't have this many, but we've had
Kung Fu Panda 3
and
Zootopia
and
The Secret Life of Pets. I mean the three good movies.
And Dory.
And Dory.
And Dory. So we've had 4 really, really, really good animated movies this year.
They're both really good family-friendly movies.
Normally you'll only have a couple a year that are really good, and then the rest of them are like, or they suck. But we've had 4 really good movies this year.
But on the other hand, Norm of the North
sucked.
Ratchet and Clank
Sort of sucked.
Both of them were made by Blockhead Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get back to The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, The Secret Life of Pets is worth watching. We do recommend. It does get the
Austin Weekend seal of approval.
It is awe-inspiring. AWE. If you don't know Austin Weekend Experiment, it's awe-inspiring. It's a good movie. We do recommend it.
Especially if you're a pet lover, especially recommended.
Yes, and who doesn't?
Who doesn't like animals?
Who doesn't love pets? Yeah, so we do recommend it.
But I have a couple more things to mention.
What's that?
The voice acting.
The voice acting was really good. I liked the old dog. I think he was done by Dana Carvey, wasn't he? I think
he was.
I think the old dog was done by Dana Carvey. The old dog's a good little. I really liked him too. He sort of got that I'm smarter than you because I'm an old dog kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Now we mentioned before that the jokes were really, really good. It's probably the best part of this movie.
Yeah, that's what they do. They'll roll you with. They'll roll a joke and then they roll another joke and they're not bad.
They're funny.
You know, like I said, sometimes you'll roll jokes just to be trying to get laughter and it doesn't work. But this one, I said these jokes worked. Even the little bitty ones, they'll even throw a little punch in there, just a little jab, and it's just to try to make a little fun to it, and that's good. Like the rabbit with the pellets, and we saw that in the previews too. So that's not a giveaway.
Spoiled.
That's not a spoil.
Speaking of which,
cats. A little pellet. It had some pretty.
It's a great adventure.
It had some pretty. like whenever the movie ended, there was actually some clapping. So whenever the audience
Claps.
claps at the end of the movie,
You know you've done a good job.
then you've done a good job. And
It's great for your children. It's
Mhm.
good for parents and kids and adults
Mhm.
alike. I personally love this movie.
Mhm.
You like this
I like
movie,
this movie too. Yeah.
and that's all we're gonna say about it for now.
Let's go ahead and do the rating. You explain how the rating works?
The rating here, 1 being completely and utterly horrible,
Crap.
and 10 being the best thing
Ever.
ever. Say it again.
And beautiful movies. And 0 being
Food
Fight.
Fight.
That's the only movie we've ever seen that was a 0.
It deserves
It deserves a 0. But and we don't use stars like we don't use 4 stars or 5 stars movies.
Typical critic talk.
We pull something out of the movie to use to rate it by. Like for Kung Fu Panda, we used
Dumpling time! Dumpling time! Dumpling time!
we used dumplings because Kung Fu Panda loved dumplings. So that movie got 9.5 dumplings because it was a really good movie.
It's a highly recommended trilogy.
Yeah. So in this movie, what do we want to use to rate it by?
Pets.
Pets. We'll use pets. So
That's easy.
Yeah, 1 pet being horrible crap, 10 pets being awesome. How many pets do you give The Secret Life of Pets?
For the jokes alone, carry this to a 9.1, in my opinion. The jokes alone. Because they were so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I have never laughed that much at a kid's movie in a long time.
So I did laugh out loud one time. I did laugh, and it took me just a second to stop laughing. It was.
Trust me, that happens.
I even looked over at him and I was like,
Yeah.
because it was really, really funny.
So it gets a 9.1 pets out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
How does the 0.1 work? I'll never know.
Who knows? But it's 0.1 pets. It's a paw. 9 full pets and a paw.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. I'm pretty close to you. I would probably give it like a 8.8, almost a 9. It's
definitely one of the better movies that coming out this year.
Yeah, I really liked. I love me some Kung Fu Panda. I'm just a huge Kung Fu Panda. So Kung Fu Panda 3 was way up there, and Zootopia. Those might be my top 2.
Don't spoil anything
No,
now.
but I think this was just as good as Dory. In a completely, totally different way. Where Dory's the
More
compelling, tear-jerking.
And this movie was just
suspense.
more of the laughter.
And this was just hey, let's have some fun, laughter, and have a little.
I
goofy
love
fun.
movies like that. Why can't we have more like
most
that?
Most of them aren't done well. Most of them suck when they try to just be pure comedy.
Yeah, but this movie
Norman
doesn't.
North sucked. Ratchet and Clank sucked. They try to be pure comedy. Most movies can't be pure comedy. So that's what makes this movie good. It's pure comedy and it's good.
It's fantastic. It's really good.
It is really good. So we do recommend it.
Fantastic ups.
Ups. Well, I said we've got some more stuff coming up. So be sure and hit the like button.
We have to tell them what we're gonna do next.
Yes. Be sure and hit the subscribe button because we do have some stuff coming up. Subscribe to us so you'll get notices of our stuff in the future. We've got some top 10 theme songs coming up. We've got some cats attacking us.
Yep.
Speaking of pets, we just got attacked by one of ours.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny, yeah. Our cat just jumped us.
We got the Ghostbusters
We got the Ghostbusters movie coming.
that I tackled.
Please help us. I've got some bad feeling about that movie. I think it's going to be
awful.
But we're going to go into it. Mine's open.
Yeah, and then after that, we're going to nail that theme song.
We're going to do the top 10 theme songs. We've got a couple new cartoons that are coming out. That
The Loud House.
The Loud House.
We still got.
We got to review. We may do the Loud House pretty soon.
Yeah.
Maybe here in the next few days. I said we got some top 10 theme songs from cartoons coming up, and we've got a few more movies coming out. So be sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Hit the groovy button.
Hit the groovy button. I really wish there was a groovy button.
I mentioned that in one episode, and you.
I love it.
I love the groovy button, though.
YouTube should. We need to talk to YouTube about getting a groovy button.
We could save that for a different video.
It's groovy, baby. Hit the groovy button. But hit the like button. Hit the
Sing to your pets, and
Sing
they'll
to-
make you happy.
Yes. But anyways, that's about it for right now. Be sure and stay tuned with us. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Give us a check. Put a comment down there on the bottom.
Send us some thoughts. Send us your opinions.
Send us
We'd
something
love
you want us
that.
to look at. You want us to watch a movie?
Talk about the movie even. We'd be happily open to
Go
talk to you.
go watch the movie. Come back and throw a comment. Let us know what you thought of it.
And take care of your pets.
Take care of your pets.
That's advice from us.
Yes. And we're out.
And see you next week.